Welcome in. It's week 4 of the high school playbook edition, a little untraditional with this week's slate of games on Thursday and Friday night. I'm John Johnson. Flying solo tonight, no Chanel Porter. We got a jam-packed show. We're starting out in Reidsville, where the Rams look as good as any year, which is saying a lot. Owners of 23 state titles, Reidsville putting their unbeaten record on the line against Eastern Alamance. The Ram family alive and rocking on a Friday night in Reidsville. First quarter, Reidsville's defense is coming up big. Eastern Zach Marshall is picked off by Johnny Sharp, and Sharp is looking to make a play. He's finally brought down inside the 30-yard line. That sets up ensuing Reidsville drive. Jarrell Cobb takes the carry, and this is some good hard running. He's in for 6. Reidsville leads 7-0. Later in the first, Eastern Alamance is now on the move. Marshall swings it to Douglas Cottrell Jr., and he's going to put the defender on skates. 18 yards to the crib. We are tied at 7. Second quarter, Reidsville back on the march. Deontay Neal moves the pocket. He's got Frankie Galloway. Just don't call him Joey. Give him 6. Reidsville stays unbeaten, 45-14. The final. Western Alamance back home this Friday, looking for their second win of the season. Second quarter, Eastern Randolph trailing 3-0. Javion Magjet back to pass, but his throw is intercepted by Will Clinkscale. A big play by Western. However, they would not score on the ensuing drive. So 3 minutes to go in the first half. Eastern trying to score before the break, but Magjet is intercepted again. This time it's Hamilton Plunkett. That's huge because this one will set up ensuing drive just before the half. Ethan Oakley connects with James Newton, and Newton is breaking tackles, and check out the spin move. It's a house call and a top play nominee as Western leads 10-0 at the half. They hold on for the 17-7 victory over Eastern Guilford. It's been a complete 180 for Walkertown football this season. After winning just 3 games all last year, the Pack have matched that total in their first 3 games this year. Welcome to welcome North Davidson in search of win number 1 on the year. We jump to the fourth quarter. We're tied at 13, 1 minute to play. Walkertown's Cam Kelly's got a crease and he's got an alley. 30 yards to the house. Walkertown leads 20-14. Now last chance for North Davidson. Just 20 seconds to play. Ethan Pickle is in a pickle. He's going to keep it. He's bouncing off defenders. He will not be denied of the score. He's in for 6. We are tied at 20. What a finish is brewing. North Davidson now lining up for the extra point and the win, and the kick is pure. What a finish and welcome as North Davidson wins 21-20 for win number 1 on the year. Smith now making the trip from Greensboro to Thomasville on a Friday night. Second quarter, no score. Bulldogs are about to change that. Keyshawn Carpenter is a man with bad intentions on a Friday night. 39 yards to the house. Thomasville leads 7-0. Bulldogs back in possession of the football in the second, trying to run the sweep, but it's a fumble. Smith's Keelan Robinson is looking to scoop and score, but he's taken down at the 10. That sets up Smith looking for 6. Fakir Barnes trying to avoid the pressure, but his pass can't avoid the defender. It's intercepted by Gary Pemberton. It's a defensive struggle as Thomasville holds on for the 13-8 win. Just up the road at East Davidson, Ledford leading 35-21 at the half. Third quarter, don't call it a comeback. The Golden Eagles turn to the ground game. Tegan Hendrick 3 yards in for the score. Here comes East as they trail 35-28. Later in the third, East back on the move. Landon Holler connects with Hendrick. 14 yards to move the sticks. That sets up. Later in the drive, it's Jet Marcalivo, 2 yards for the score. The extra point is no good as the Golden Eagles trail 35-34. We move to the fourth. Ledford holding on to the slimmest of margins. Kason Phillips' pass is intercepted by Casey Hilton. However, the Golden Eagles would not score. Later in the fourth, Phillips is going to redeem himself, calling his own number, 2 yards to the house. Ledford holds on, 51-42 the final. The tour of Davidson County takes us to West Davidson. Dragons hosting Trinity. Trinity striking first. Noah Bradley connects with Nazir Station. Bulldogs strike to take a 6-0 lead. Later, Trinity's looking for more. It's Buck Rogers. I mean, that's as good a football name as it gets. 1 yard for the score. Trinity leads 13-0. West defense rising up in the first half. Bradley looking for the home run ball, but his pass is intercepted by Hunter Wagner. That's big time because ensuing Dragons drive, Carson Carell is doing things himself. He's got the corner for 6 as West Davidson storms back for the 20-0 26-19 victory. The Red Raiders flying high to start the season, 3-0 for the first time since 2011. Andrews starting the game like they started the season. Trey Organs is in the backfield for the sack of the Cavaliers quarterback. Now, the quick start would not last for Andrews as the Cavs strike. KJ Oglesby with the 6-yard score. North Rowan leads 6-0. Andrews looking to respond, but David Hill's pass is intercepted by Donald Horton, and he's into the open field. It's a house call. North Rowan leads 13-0. Defense is everywhere on this Friday night. Things snowballing for the Red Raiders. North Rowan backed up near the goal line. Alford connects with Amir Russell, and Russell's turning on the afterburners. No one is going to get him. 94 yards to the house. North Rowan earns the 55-36 victory over Andrews. Some more scores from a Friday night. Bishop McGuinness in the win column once again, 46-12, and Williams all over Moorhead, 49-7 the final there. Some more scores also this Friday to take a look at. Ashboro with a big-time victory over Providence Grove, 17-10, and Mount Airy, the defending state champs, stay unbeaten, 42-0 over Ashe County.